And Jan and Janelle, we are looking at steady rain on and off throughout the day. Some of the heaviest not until later on during your evening commute, and there may even be a few rumbles of thunder with this, followed by a push of some of the coldest air we have felt so far this season. So it's, suffice it to say, not a great day. You can see out the windows of our next weather sphere. It's looking a little blurry. It's kind of what your windshield will look like. You need the windshield wipers. Maybe we need some windshield wipers on the windows here. Let's talk about what's happening right now. We're going to go ahead and turn on our current radar and also take a look at our current temperatures, because this is something you need to pay attention to. It's very warm. Temperatures are in the 60s in Philadelphia, 61 right now, 60 in Millville, and you can see the rain moving through. Had some heavy rain just pass through South Jersey, but now we're in a little bit of a lull out there, which is some good news. However, as we go through the course of the morning, we are going to be seeing some fog, and in fact, let's take a look at current visibilities right now. And what we're seeing out there is visibilities in spots like Wilmington is down to 0 miles. Visibility very low with patchy dense fog. You're seeing, again, not great visibility elsewhere. Reading down to about 3 miles, Lancaster at 4 miles. So it's not as dense as it was yesterday, but it is out there. So if it's not actively raining, it is likely foggy and it's tough to see. But the next weather alert is more for the rain. It's going to be all day. Both commutes are impacted by this. We'll end up with a widespread 1 to 3 inches of rain before all is said and done. This will lead to slow travel all day long. Fog in spots as well, especially this morning. And you can see while there is a little break in the action, it's starting to fill back in here over the Chesapeake Bay. All of this lifting through as the day goes on. Coming up, we'll time it out hour by hour for you, and I'll tell you how cold it's going to get and how cold it's going to feel behind this system as well. Let's send it over to Kim. Heavy umbrella out there today, the raincoat, the hood, the whole nine. And then, like you said, the second part of the story is the cold that's going to rush in behind the system. So 3 things to know on this next weather alert day. We'll start with the rain. That's what has prompted our next weather alert. Although we do need the rain, it is going to slow you down. Periods of rain, it'll come in waves, but it will be heavy at times. And by late tonight, we'll end up with a general 1 to 3 inches of rain across the region, which we do need, and at least it's coming over the course of an entire day, but it is going to lead to some puddling, some ponding, and some low visibility. The wind is going to pick up as well as this system moves through. Winds could gust to 30 miles an hour today, and then after the system passes, winds out of the west really pick up tonight into tomorrow with gusts as high as 35 miles per hour. And get ready for a sharp temperature drop tonight. Wind chills drop into the 20s and will stay there pretty much all day tomorrow. So today, starting out in the 60s, although not much time to get out and enjoy it. Right now, it's not raining all that heavily in the city. We just saw one band of heavy rain move through the shore points. Little break in the action, but this is all going to fill back in. You can see a line of intense downpours here across the Carolinas, a new low developing, and that's going to draw all of that moisture right into our region as we get into the afternoon. So let's go ahead and pull that up on our local map here for you. We're going to take you through the next 12 hours or so, basically, and here's what this looks like. Again, we're looking at bands of rain all day long. So this is rainfall over the next 12 hours. And again, you can see it comes in waves. There may be a line right here. That's about noon of heavy downpours with thunder embedded in that. And then by the time we get through the end of the night, still raining heavily as we get through 5, 6 o'clock. But it does look like it'll taper off as we get toward the late night hours. So after about 8 o'clock, we'll start to see the rain taper. It could end as a brief period of snow for the Poconos. So let's talk about the timing again, and we'll talk about the rain as well, because we are going to be seeing, again, the rain coming down all day long. It may end as a brief period of snow in the Poconos, but the heaviest is really midday through the afternoon and evening. Look at this, a 100% chance of rain all across the area from 1 p.m. through 7 p.m. But again, picking up an intensity through your morning commute. So both commutes impacted, and in the Poconos could end as a little bit of snow. As far as rainfall amounts, we're looking at a widespread inch plus, as much as over 2 inches down the shore. And look at this drop in the mercury. We go from 64 today to a high of just 41 tomorrow. The problem is with the wind, look at the difference. Today, even tonight, it turns sharply colder. By 7 o'clock, it feels like 38. And tomorrow, it's not going to feel better than the 20s all day long. So a sharp drop in the mercury heading our way as we get into tonight and tomorrow. Coming up, I'll have your full next weather 7-day forecast. Here's a quick peek at it. You can see the cold settling in for the end of the week, and then more rain chances Sunday into Monday. Kim, I'll send it.